Hey, welcome back to Mrs. B Reads. We are working on Wonder by R.J. Palacio, and we are starting section 2, part 2, which is Via. It's told from Via's point of view, Augie's big sister. And just like the author started section 1 with a quote from a song, R.J. Palacio starts part 2 with a quote from a song. Far above the world, planet Earth is blue, and there's nothing I can do. And that's from David Bowie's Space Oddity. And if you don't know that song, I want you to stop right here and go and look it up. Look up the lyrics video right here on YouTube and listen to the song and read the lyrics and think about how this relates to the story. There's a Notice and Note signpost called Again and Again, and R.J. Palacio uses it here with that song and also with this first chapter, A Tour of the Galaxy, page 82. Check it out. August is the sun. Me and Mom and Dad are planets orbiting the sun. The rest of our family and friends are asteroids and comets floating around the planets orbiting the sun. The only celestial body that doesn't orbit August the sun is Daisy the dog. And that's only because to her little doggy eyes, August's face doesn't look very different from any other human's face. To Daisy, all our faces look alike, as flat and pale as the moon. I'm used to the way this universe works. I've never minded it because it's all I've ever known. I've always understood that August is special and has special needs. If I was playing too loudly and he was trying to take a nap, I knew I would have to play something else because he needed his rest after some procedure or other had left him weak and in pain. If I wanted Mom and Dad to watch me play soccer, I knew that 9 out of 10 times they'd miss it because they were busy shuttling August to speech therapy or physical therapy or a new specialist or a surgery. Mom and Dad would always say that I was the most understanding little girl in the world. I don't know about that. Just that I understood there was no point in complaining. I've seen August after his surgeries, his little face bandaged up and swollen, his tiny body full of IVs and tubes to keep him alive. After you've seen someone else going through that, it feels kind of crazy to complain over not getting the toy you had asked for or your mom missing a school play. I knew this even when I was 6 years old. No one ever told it to me. I just knew. So I've gotten used to not complaining. And I've gotten used to not bothering Mom and Dad with little stuff. I've gotten used to figuring things out on my own. Do you hear how the author repeats, I've gotten used, I've gotten used, I've gotten used? She does that a lot, and it's just a convention that she uses, and she typically does it in Via's voice. I've gotten used to figuring things out on my own, how to put toys together, how to organize my life so I don't miss friends' birthday parties, how to stay on top of my schoolwork so I never fall behind in class. I've never asked for help with my homework, never needed reminding to finish a project or study for a test. If I was having trouble with a subject in school, I'd go home and study it until I figured it out on my own. I taught myself how to convert fractions into decimal points by going online. I've done every school project pretty much by myself. When Mom or Dad ask me how things are going in school, I've always said good, even when it hasn't always been so good. My worst day, worst fall, worst headache, worst bruise, worst cramp, worst mean thing anyone could say has always been nothing compared to what August has gone through. This isn't me being noble, by the way. It's just the way I know it is. And this is the way it's always been for me, for the little universe of us. But this year, there seems to be a shift in the cosmos. The galaxy is changing. Planets are falling out of alignment. What theme did she talk about? What ties all of that together? Do you hear it? Space. And it goes with the David Bowie song, Space Oddity. So if you're paying attention to Notice and Note signposts, this is an Again and Again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks.